Hi, it's Dielle with the Voice of Life. I got a question today about how do we express our opinions when we're with people who maybe don't share our point of view? Where do we find the courage to do that, and then how do we go about doing it? So my response to this is just my opinion, but I'm going to share it with you, and maybe it will give you some inspiration or insight into how you would like to overcome that issue if it ever shows up in your life. So first of all, ask yourself some questions and start with this one. Is your opinion being requested? If you are with people and they're just communicating something that you don't necessarily agree with, do you have to voice your opinion? Is it enough just to sit back and let them voice theirs? And know your own and be confident in that. Sometimes our need to express our opinion is really egoically driven, and we're looking to prove ourselves right and the other person wrong. So that's just something to consider. If your opinion is not being asked for and you're giving it anyway, take a look at the motivation that's behind that. It might be just to educate. You know, if there's some ignorance involved, maybe you really want to bring some information to this other party. If your opinion is requested, then by all means, go for it. What have you got to lose? As long as you're coming from your heart, and again, your motivation is not shaming or blaming or proving someone else wrong, then you can share whatever your views are with respect for the other person's point of view. You know, you're not trying to make anybody wrong, and you're not making yourself wrong either, because your viewpoint differs. Now, reactions might flare, and here's where you have to decide what comes next. If someone has a strong reaction to your opinion, do you really need to engage in that reaction? You know, what often happens is one person will voice the opinion, and then someone will say a differing opinion, and this person will say you're wrong. Well, as soon as you get hooked into that, you're having to justify or prove something, and really that usually turns into a no-win situation. So you can step back from whatever communication is happening and simply give space for the other person and that conflicting viewpoint to exist. And you don't have to say anything. You can be quietly withdraw from the debate, so to speak. So good luck with this. Let me know how you deal with saying things in that might be a little difficult to say sometimes. You know, the other piece of this is obeying your gut. I had a teacher who used to say, when you feel it in your gut, then you know it has to come out your mouth. And if you feel it up here, well, it's probably not quite so important. So honor yourself, honor your perspective. It's very unique. Honor everyone's perspective. We're all here for that reason, to see the world differently, to dream differently. So enjoy. Bye-bye.